I just started it now, so
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
go easy. Because this goes to everybody.
Oh.
It goes on huddle. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Don't worry, I didn't get that part. Where's CB? Oh, he's in the back. Okay. It's a good ball.
Stick with it. Come on, Chargers, you got this. Go, HCA.
Now you gotta get rid of it, buddy.
Let's go.
Oh, nice. We'll say this iPad does a pretty good job. I'm surprised. Yeah, I was real skeptical because I used a real good camera last year. But this thing, it's a lot easier. Well, it's not as high resolution, but it does what you need.
Mm-hmm. And the bigger screen's probably nice for
Yeah,
being able to tell where you're positioned.
Yep.
So you're just keeping your face in the lens the whole time.
Totally. I'd catch myself looking up to watch, and then I'd totally forget it was screen.
It's like not pointing at the edge.
You got this, Burgundy.
I swear he has a different pair of cleats every time I see him. I don't even know what they are.
Jordy is?
Yeah, he pretty much, that's what he spends his money on. This is his shoes.
Get it back.
That's funny.
I guess it's funny.
Let's go, Chargers.
I didn't have a lot of money in high school, but all my money went to movie theater.
Yeah, see, they don't need to do that now.
Yeah.
It's not the same way.
Get there, White!
I usually see Dave Shank here. I'm not taking his spot, am I?
No. He'll let you know if you are.
Yeah, just shut me out over something.
See Sherry over there by any chance? Oh, there she is. No, is that? Oh, where? Yep, that's her. Route back.
Go, Jordan.
Have a rip. He's got to get over the ball and follow through, not chip. That's be crazy.
What school is this?
Eudora. Kind of towards Lawrence almost.
What's that?
Out towards Lawrence.
Let's go, Chargers. Come on, HCA. Let's go, Burgundy. Chargers, stand tall. Burgundy, beat them all. Chargers.
Up! Up! Up!
Not too much. Let's be realistic now, guys.
Get there! Come on!
Try. Nice move. That's a little scary.
Now follow it, follow it. Go, 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 go. Good job.
Let's go, Chargers!
Good, Isaac. Good, Cam. Get on him.
Come on, Keith. Come on, Cam. Come on, come on. Go, Keith. Come on. Oh, there we go. That's fine.
Stick with it. L-E-T-S-O, let's go, let's go. L-E-T-S-O, let's go. L-E-T-S-O, let's go, let's go. L-E-T-S-O,
Stick.
let's go.
Follow.
See Jeremy? Jeremy's doing a good job just getting out there and getting it. That's what we weren't getting before. Seems like a little thing, but the guy with his hands should get it as much as he can. think Shank's down there. Keeping laying low.
Any score yet?
No, 0-0. They've had a couple better chances than us. We've had a couple decent, but you put Jeremy in goal, I noticed. After I told you what I told you.
Yeah.
Makes sense. They got somebody that can just grab it. It was so bad before.
Come on, Dylan.
Sea-balicious.
Go, Chargers! Come on, Chargers! Burgundy!
Nobody on the other side.
Go, Parker.
There's literally nobody on the other side.
Good one, Parker.
Chargers! Chargers!
Like I'm saying.
Chargers! 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 Last time! Chargers! Chargers! All right, boys! Let's go for here! Be aggressive! Let's go, Chargers!
Come on, Cam.
No, you're no. They're trying to go back. I'm not gonna give
Go,
you
turn, go, go.
No, I'll get back to your spot.
Go, Kale.
Go, Chargers!
Oh, you see that? I don't think people realize how hard that is. Yeah, it's not to anybody, but that was still nice.
Stick with it.
The little dude's good.
Come on, Dylan.
Just little.
Go, 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 go.
Get up there, White!
Go, Wyatt.
Get Wyatt. Why?
Nice kick, Jeremy.
Burgundy, silver, and white. Chargers, let's fight. Burgundy, silver, and white. Chargers, let's fight. Burgundy, silver, and white. Chargers, let's fight. Burgundy, silver, and white. Chargers, let's fight.
That's the biggest movement there. Putting Jack Raymond in. Here he goes. He'll take somebody out. I guarantee that. Oh yeah.
Come on, Jack. Get up there.
Well, that worked.
Good, Kale. In turn.
Go, babe.
Here we go.
Good one, Dylan.
Go, Chargers! Come on, ACS!
There it is.
Finish.
There it is. Yeah. CB from Basie. That's a nice little play. Must have been Jack.
Hey, Eudora. Let's go.
Wow, that was a nice little finish.
S-C-O-R-E, score! Chargers! S-C-O-R-E, score! Chargers! S-C-O-R-E, score! Chargers! S-C-O-R-E, score! Chargers! All right, Chargers! You got it. Let's go, boys!
I'm intrigued by the move. There's something there I'm not seeing, but I mean, look, some of these have to do. Nice play. Ah, I can't give that away. Stick.
Come on, Chargers, you got this. Let's go, Burgundy. Let's go.
Get it out of there. Come on, go.
Easy, take your time. Take your time, you side of your foot. Oh. That sucks.
Let's go, Chargers. Come on, HCA.
It's interesting, he's got 3 back. It's kind of the old style stopper, is what the guy Jack has, and that makes sense.
Come on, Keith. Let's go. Come on, go, 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 Alex. Come on, get out there, Chase. Go, Alex.
Come on, Alex. Good hustle, Alex. Oh, shoot. Just on the other side.
Got lucky there. That's kind of a crazy play. Oh, nice idea, CB.
Come on, Keith.
Relax, relax, it's all right.
Good. Follow it.
Nice.
Come on, Keith.
Softer touch, softer touch. Soft touch. Ay, 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 ay.
Keep going, keep going. Come on, move up.
That's a nice idea, but too much. Oh, Sieb. No way, the guy's over there. You missed him. Oh, 3 back there was there. Got lucky there. He missed 3 hanging back. Or no, whoever is back there, 50, 35.
Get Alex.
Oh, Alex.
Let's go, Cards.
She's probably not paying attention. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm going to the game means I'm going to talk to someone. I know what it means. Jack. He's much improved, no doubt about that. But it's a bold thing to put someone at center back. He's solid, but he's just young. Him and the little dude there, they're going to be awesome in a couple of years. They're freshmen.
And add to that the other middle schoolers.
Yeah. Yeah, possible's the only one they lose. Let me base it.
One of these
This is so nice. I was telling Phil that it's hard to mess this up. Even when I forget that I'm filming, it could still be get in the, because sometimes it'll be like this, but it still has it. Doesn't work that way with the camera.
Tony doesn't really look at the viewfinder when we do
No,
take videos.
it's hard. I want to see what's going on.
Get there, Kate.
Go, Kate. Get up there. Go, Kate.
Yeah. I like the idea.
Good, Brent. Get it out of there.
Good
Good job, Brent.
Jack.
Yeah.
Come on, Cards. Let's go, Cards. Get some shots.
All that extra hair gets an extra weight when he heads it. So
Go, Colorado.
Oh, the boys are ripping him. His brothers.
Get it back. Get it back, Kate. Oh,
It was rough.
Thank you.
Yay.
When he posted his picture, Nico added Great Clips and said, "Can Great Clips hook up my man?" On the Instagram post. Yep. And then AJ sent me worse text like, "If you love your children at all, you'll make him get his haircut."
Good, Dan.
He's very opinionated about it.
a hashtag the Josiah Harris way.
For real. You got it trimmed. AJ goes. Like nice, AJ. Great. Oh, that's a good throw. He can throw like a kid. Oh yeah, that's a good throw. You guys gotta be ready for that.
The assist on the throw.
Well, they should know. I mean, he does it every time. There's a nice.
Oh, good left.
Yeah. Boss is. He's been scoring a few that way.
W-I-N. Chargers, let's win. W-I-N.
Go, Kate.
Chargers, let's win.
Relax.
W-I-N. Chargers, let's win. W-I-N.
Yeah, I
Chargers,
know.
let's win.
Forcing it.
All right, Chargers.
That little dude is not afraid to take a foul. Gotta give him credit. Oh, yikes. I heard a thud.
She shouldn't hit her head.
That sounds too good.
Turn around a sec, Katie. Not so much leg last time.
Good with that.
Go,
It's
go,
weird.
go.
He kicks with his right foot when he punts, and then he kicks with his left and goal kicks.
Interesting.
I don't get it.
Get there. Don't slow down.
See what I'm saying?
Go, Chase.
Get it, Kate.
Kate. Nice pass. Hey, follow it, Kobe. Oh, shoot. Go, Kate.
Come on, Chargers, let's go, ATA! Let's go, Chargers! ATA, let's go, Chargers! Here we go, Chargers! Here we go! Here we go, Chargers! Here we go! Here we go, Chargers!
Yes! Yes! That's it.
Good
Keep
shot.
getting shots. Let's go, Cards.
Keep it up. Let's go.
Nice shot.
Take shots. Let's go. Good hustle, Alex. Stay aggressive, Cards. Let's go. Good hustle, Kale.
It was perfect, yeah. You can't get any better than
Let's go, Chargers!
Parker.
Come on, Chargers! You got this! Chargers!
Nice.
Show your proud to be the Chargers!
Get there.
Get loud! Show you're proud to be the Chargers! Clap your hands! Get loud! Show you're proud to be the Chargers! Clap your hands! Get loud! Show you're proud to be the Chargers!
things nuts.
Yeah.
Send him. Yes.
Good, Daniel. Something.
Let's go, Chargers! Come on, HCA! Let's go, boys! Go, Kidman!
Let's go, Cardinals.
Jordy just said that shoot it.
He needs to settle and shoot it. That's what I'm saying.
Good, Alex.
Tell him that all the
Good.
time.
There you go. Go, Jack. Come on, Jack. Keep going, keep going. Go, 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 Parker. Hold it.
Let's go, Chargers!
Oh,
Good. That might get it.
that was because Jordan did not clear it.
Keep shooting, Cards. Let's go.
Let's go, Chargers! Come on, HCA! Chargers, you got this! Come on, Chargers!
Against the wind, it would have been 50. No, the wind was way too loud. So it did not hang out. This is what you push.
Jeremy, nice. I'll take that rather than let it just flop.
Together, together.
Yeah! That was a nice play. Very nice.
Good job, Bobby!
That was a nice
We need
play.
another one, guys. Keats. Come on, Parker. Follow it, guys. Come
on, Chargers, you got this. Fight. Let's go, ECA. Go, boys. Go, Burgundy. Go, Jordan. Go, Jordan.
Come on, Jordy, let's go.
Come on, Blake.
Good Cam.
That's a little bit out of his territory there. Get back.
Everybody get back.
There you go.
Oh, it's a nice little touch there.
Ooh, all right. Good try. Take that. That's it.
Go, defense.
You make it a little harder than we need to make it.
Go, Chargers. Go, Chargers. Come on in, Chargers. Chargers.
on, Keaton.
Chargers. Chargers.
Oh,
Chargers. Chargers.
Give us leg.
Chargers.
Keep trying.
I didn't go right what you said last time. Go Cardinals! Go HCA! What's up? Go on 6, 7, 8. Let's go Chargers! Come on HCA! Good job, Jeremy!
Nice, Jeremy.
Let's go Burgundy!
And Alex? Keep going, Alex. Keep going. Come on, Keats.
Yes, Jordan! Come on, here it is! Let's go, Chargers!
Tam.
He's just got to control it, though.
Get there.
He's just kicking.
Come on, White.
I understand that it's bouncing, but get it controlled, make a move. And
Chargers!
Oh, why'd they switch it? Oh, come on.
Good job, Jeremy!
don't want to run into Jeremy.
Come on, Chargers!
We'll win that.
No.
That collision.
Yikes.
Too much, guys. Too much.
Go, TV! Go, Guzman!
attention to what you're doing.
Hey man, good to see you. I saw you over there. How you doing?
Good. I'm
Oh.
a little bit sick, so
Oh,
I
thank
won't
you.
distract you.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Go,
Boys winning 2-1.
Yeah,
I saw one.
Go, Chargers!
it is.
Go, follow.
Yeah. See, Jordan's number 5.
Yeah, I didn't recognize him.
He's the last
So
one.
tall.
I know.
Is he 6 foot?
6'2" almost.
6'2"?
Makes no sense whatsoever. It's from my wife's side.
Is he the tallest of the brother?
Oh yeah. Well, AJ's like, yeah. AJ won't say that, but he is.
AJ's what,
6'1"ish. Nico's just 4'5", 5'9".
I hear he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
a little bit of minutes.
Just a few, yeah. But
It's a great team.
he's the only freshman that plays at all.
Sure.
Well, there's one that plays who's 21.
Yeah. It's probably at least a 1 year.
I think
Find his
so.
way into the starting lineup.
I don't even think he'll get there next year. I think he'll be the main. Well, no, I take that back. They got a couple of guys graduating. Unless he gets some transfers, then yeah.
There's a
But
good shot.
yeah, but pretty much all juniors, seniors, and these guys are old too, man. They're like there's 24 and 5-year-olds, and it's like in the teams they play. I'm not kidding you. There's 27. They're Latino team, Hispanic teams. And none of them are bad. They're all good teams. So it's been a learning experience for him, but he kind of gets it. He's not like sitting there thinking I should be in there. I mean, he's
okay with it.
Well, it bothers him. He sees it. Like if you watch these games, they're huge. They look like they're this huge. Like I went and saw one game, and I'm like, I hope he doesn't go in. These guys are huge. They're crushing, and they're following through on every tackle. So in that respect, but he's not happy about it. But like he's not unrealistic about it. And the coach is a genius. I mean, like he pulls wins where he shouldn't. I mean, just from tactics and stuff. I mean, so he's got his respect that way. It just makes it to where you just know the guy knows. I mean, he's been in front of
Really understand the coach, what the coach wants, and figure out a role to fill for the coach.
Right.
1 minute,
Yeah,
coach.
in fact, that's right. That's right.
So he needs to make sure he understands.
Well, there's definitely some
What he's
guys
trying to
that
do.
play minutes that aren't better than him, but they know what to do.
They've got a certain
Yeah.
role that they're doing
Alright,
well.
TV.
And honestly, they're safer too. Like they just know how to not get themselves in trouble physically. They had a young guy get his leg broke early, and I just felt like it was probably because he was just not safe with the way he's playing, which makes it sounds funny, but
Go, defense!
it'll be good if he just got to get through this first year.
Yeah.
We saw Skelly. I went out there and we were at a game somewhere in Antelope Valley, and Skelly comes up to me and I'm like, I know you. Why? You know what I mean? What are you doing here? And he's at Ottawa,
Yeah.
So that was fun to see him. Yeah.
I think that's like you picked the right school for him.
I think so. I agree with you. Yeah. It has a ceiling that he can reach to, as
But
opposed.
he's gonna have to work.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which is perfect.
Yeah. And he kind of likes that. I mean, it's kind of his thing. Uh-oh.
They can get through the first half. They should be good because they got a little bit of wind.
Yeah.
Good job. Go, Eudora.
A bunch of these kids are Toka kids,
So, Jordan!
as you know, I'm sure.
I'm gonna coach now.
Oh, he's Malachi's a solid kid.
Yeah.
He's very reactionary though, and it'd be
He's got to read it.
that's exactly it. But he's got all the raw materials. He can throw the ball farther than most people can kick it.
Go, Burgundy!
He's got it. He's gonna have to work his team.
Why'd you move up to the age group? Do you like that age group? I thought that was you'd prefer not to be moved. Is it you had to step in kind of a situation?
Basically, we have
A situation where it'll just happen naturally.
electronics, probably do their homework or whatever they do. Like Sessanova, he was the craziest defensive center had never played. Like drives around, just was a left forward in the 14. Is all he'd ever played. But he basically just realized that as a game, I don't think he's a better defender. So might have to basically.
I think Saturday
I
I'll
have to
have
make
some
a
time.
conscious effort to improve my defending. I had to do that in the year. I've been playing a lot of attacking center mid and real. I moved to a defensive mid now. So
Yeah, I think you're right.
he doesn't have to be the greatest defender, but he has to be.
Everybody's got to do their part. You can't. There's really. I think all of us are saying it's going to happen. And it It is slowly. I'm seeing it. It's just the process. I don't think you can really. Very few guys are coming in at 18 playing at that level. I just think
Because you're playing against 2 and 3-year-olds.
at least some older. I'm telling you, man. There was one game we were at. There was a guy that was 27. He had come from Europe somewhere, never went to college, right? So he's still eligible. Played in some second, third division, whatever it was. Jordan, we're gonna kind of look at a couple like NCAA, like Division III type teams, like Covenant College. He's gonna look at Cedarville, but that might be a little higher than he's able. Sure.
Come on, Keaton.
Asher Brown's playing a ton of minutes.
Go, Keats, go, Keats!
That's
Yeah.
great for him.
It is a coach.
Pretty working
He
kid.
is. I love
I remember
that.
when he first came over to Toga, his family, he was one of the older kids. He was like on the second team. He was on this like playing up on a third team. It was just a total joke.
Yeah.
Like we were just scrambling to find him get him on the right team, and he was improving a ton in the process. And then to see him actually like
Well, the
make it all the way
the
when
co-
he was like, I was like not very hopeful when he
No.
was like 11. It was pretty good.
The coach there is basically just smooth down everything at whatever cost. And I don't disagree with him. I mean, AJ's a junior and he doesn't hardly play anymore.
Really.
Yeah, he doesn't work hard enough. That's a different situation. He likes it though, and he'll play in the JV team. He's a good leader. Like he's just a guy he's a good yeah, he's a positive presence. Yeah, he's a positive presence. He's not mad about it, you know. So, but Asher will get a chance now because they're just be a couple of rough years for them. But I think when they start coming around, this guy's coaching this. Yeah, pretty good. Tanner Smith got a concussion. He's been out for like half the season. It was pretty serious. I hope he's alright. He was fine.
Sit there, Colby.
Got a lot of them when he was a kid.
He just, he's just so crazy.
Go, Keith.
James had a lot of issues with that too.
Is he playing anymore?
I don't know.
There you go, there you
Yeah,
go!
he got
Good
noticed.
job! Good job!
Let's go, Clark.
What's that?
He went to like Fort Hayes.
Yeah, because his brother went there years before. That makes sense. Probably had a connection that way.
I don't know. He didn't sit out long enough
Never.
for any of his concussions. So
No, his dad was a little dude. He was so hard on him. I would felt bad.
I could tell like he just wasn't thinking clearly a lot of times. Even after he had a concussion a long time, it's like
Go up there,
no.
Keaton, go! Good job, good job! Go, Colby! Go, Keats!
look at him.
Yeah, he's cheap. He's gonna get a cut.
Alright, Jordan.
Not lucky.
Yeah, he did get lucky. AJ set the record for that's what he was playing. Mostly for arguing with the ref about stuff, which got him in trouble at home too.
Here we go, Chargers. Here we go. Here we go, Chargers. Here we go.
So how's
Here we
Sammy
go,
doing?
Chargers.
Everything-
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go, Chargers. Here we go.
Like more than
Here we
Iowa.
go, Chargers. Here we go.
You know what? I keep up with him. I mean, he just won in DPC as a matter of fact.
He got his ordained.
Yeah, I was really, that's cool. I'm glad for him. They got like 3 or 4 kids now, right?
Yep.
Get there,
Boys
get there.
are
Colby, go, Colby!
That's awesome.
Go with the shoe. Let's go, defense.
Oh, no. Yeah, I feel like they just had a pretty nice run.
Let's go, Jeremy.
Come on, Jeremy!
Go, Jeremy. We got
So
this.
the regular goalie broke his wrist.
How long is he out?
He's done, I think. He broke it like a week ago, so he just is not. It's going to be 3 weeks before you take the
Go,
cast off.
Jeremy. Go, Jeremy. You got it.
Oh, Jeremy! That's really good for him. He's like the life of the party dude, too. He's really locked in.
Hey, Jeremy.
Oh, I bet he is. Yeah, you know his dad.
Yeah. Let's go, TV.
Thank you. Same kid who was the PK.
Ball!
We are the Chargers too. A little bit louder, 3. I still can't hear you. We are number 1. We are
All over us right now, that's for sure.
a little bit louder, 3.
No, that's trouble. Wow, that's hard to miss. Very hard to miss that.
Semi-new interpretation of the handball is crazy.
I told Nick, I told the coach that you want to play wing because some of their wingers are pretty boring.
Yeah.
But the coach is pretty committed to making him be in that, like, go in for that spot. But he's
The center mid spot.
yeah. The problem is he's the second sub. They never get that far in the depth chart with it. The other guy goes in for 10 minutes and a half.
How good are their outside backs?
They're pretty good. The outside backs are pretty good. They have a strong back, and their mids are good, and they got a big guy up top that he's not a great. He's more of a holding like guy and all dish, but their wings are terrible. They're just guys who run. Don't really get he can play wing.
The thing is if you have outside backs that can run,
All right.
sometimes a
Good
wing
defense, Chargers.
that he's more of a good passer can set up the
True.
outside back. And so
Chargers,
the coach that likes to put him on the side with the stronger outside back. And
Yeah.
maybe
Chargers, Chargers.
I will say he doesn't have them go up as much as I would.
Chargers.
Like the backs don't seem to go up as
Because
much.
when you use like big strong guys on top,
Yeah,
you're not relying on your combination.
Yeah. It just dawned on me as you said that I don't. They don't run go up much.
It's not a real 4-3-3.
No, you're right. But that's. I think it's just to match other teams more than actually
Probably
playing.
more of a
Bye for
4-4-2
In
a
reality,
way,
yeah.
if the 10 is like not defensively responsive.
Good, Brent.
That means it's probably a little bit more like a 4-4-2.
Effectively, yeah.
Yeah.
Go Chargers.
They have such this Eudora guy that plays their center back spot is so good. I mean, he is so good. He could play professionally for sure. Him and this other guy, the two guys I mentioned.
The guys in the midfield.
Garcia Sosa, the guy who's the kid who's the good midfielder. But this dude is. There you go, nice block, right? Ooh.
Good. Good.
Go defense. Watch your back. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, he's off there for sure. He'll switch the formation up like to match the other team kind of. Like, he does this a lot of stuff.
When you release the team,
That's kind of what he does. I think I'm telling you that they pull wins out, they shouldn't pull out, and that's what's kind of
Let's
impressive.
go Chargers. Let's go.
the problem with that is that when you're constantly adjusting the other team to like the other team, then sometimes you're the better team.
Well, that
you're
happens.
You're not ready
for
to
that.
win. You
Right.
lose the game where you're actually the better team because you're used to kind of adjusting the other team.
Oh,
There we go.
that's totally right. That's totally right.
But
He's also
but
thinking
you just have to look at the percentage of your season.
Yeah, that's it.
Where
Yeah.
okay, we're playing better or worse. So
And he also just has to look at who he has, like, and this is and like how that'll work. Like, he's always plotting ahead a couple of years in recruiting, but honestly, if he doesn't get transfer guys and juniors coming in as transfers, they're just not competitive. They can't do it just purely on development. They don't have enough people.
Hey, good
yeah,
luck,
but then you
good luck.
can't build very much.
No, it's, I think that's true. A lot of those teams though over there, I think they're always the balance gets upset pretty quickly if they get a really good player from
Good, Katie.
from another from a JUCO or something like
Go
that.
defense!
Got homework tonight?
Hey Willow, what's up? How are you, pretty? You going to volleyball soon? Anna taking you? Yeah, keeping you warm.
Chargers, let's win!
Chico doing?
Great.
He really loves it. He's the Pied Piper of little kids.
Yeah, I think he's still doing really good. So, quite a few. It's not like massively grown, but the kind of the level right above
Yeah.
Chico has grown. So
Right.
that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't need to he can kind of do what he's really good at. And let the little more advanced kids kind of move on a little bit quicker.
Absolutely, you got to pick those out of there and be able to do that.
Yeah.
He gets that.
So.
Go, Blake!
So Blake, number 12, he used to be he's been playing basketball, but he was one of Chico's original.
Which kid?
Number 12. He was Blake Heckman. He played for Toka up until 2 years ago.
Oh, I remember Blake.
Yeah.
I pushed Blake for you.
Yeah, great kid. Of course, Jordan were on the original group that Chico was training when they were little. Kind of his guinea pigs. They're the last of that group. Beating Jordy, you gotta get that dude. Nice.
Nice job, Monica!
Get
there!
He's an incredible athlete. He relies on the athleticism, and that's the thing. If he could somehow corral it, he would be something very reactionary.
He's gonna get a lot.
Yeah.
Because practice is gonna get faster.
Yeah.
If the possession's gonna
He
be
needs that.
faster.
He desperately needs
It's
that.
gonna be a sink or swim.
Because at this point, I think that's the spot he should play because he is so reactionary. But I feel like you could put him in a lot of other spots if he had a little more mental control. He gets down fast if something goes wrong.
Yeah. His maturity and just putting things in perspective.
Yep. He's a sophomore. The dude's got. He's actually. I mean, yeah. I mean, he will be a beast. I think. Blake's only a freshman. His body looks like he's just going to shoot up a foot at any moment. Reasonably, he's 6'1". Not sure. His wife, his mom, she comes from some tall folks, so that's like my wife. That's where my boys got it. Wasn't from my short, stout side.
Let's go, Chargers! Let's go, defense! You got this, HCI!
That's like 3 times now. It looks like it's going to us.
Let's go, Boswell!
Come on, Brant. Get out.
I mean, well, right away. Yeah, right away after.
You know, internationals, so Osborne is sort of an came in an exchange program that's kind of sponsored that brings kids over. CB is Chulamanca, is his name. We call him CB because it's hard to say his whole name. He's from South Africa. He's an exchange student. Never played organized soccer in his life. All street soccer. And he's a sweet move. But he's never played on a team until 2 years ago when he got here.
Let's go, Burgundy! Let's go, boys!
Jason Shaw. He's your international.
Oh, yeah.
His
Just
little
started.
brother, his son,
Oh, cool. He's a great dude. I just met him. He just started. I was impressed with him in the interview process. He's amazing. So.
his son is he stays in soccer.
Oh, really?
He comes here every month.
I hope he does.
He's like I would say he's the champion of the
Good rip.
Oh, good idea, good idea.
like really fast. He's like a giant.
He is tall.
Super aggressive. Like
That's funny because his dad seems like a sweet, kind of chill dude.
his son is so intense.
That's
Like
great.
on the field at least.
No, hey, that's great.
Super competitive.
Perfect.
So, yeah, because he's so young. He's only 10 this year. He sticks all the way through. He's got so much athleticism.
We've been getting more kids sticking. Like things have settled more. Like they keep coming through. A lot of times they leave it after middle school just to go to Blue Valley or whatever. But that's less and less.
Go defense! Go Blake! Pressure!
Nice, Blake. Good read, Blake.
Good defense!
Follow it. Good job.
Follow, go, Alex! Yes, Wyatt!
Easy now.
He's been here for a while.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. This is his 4th year. I've really been happy. He coaches the girls team too.
Really?
It's a good fit. He's got a good way to, takes 5+
Come
players.
on, it's off his foot. Man.
Coaching school it's different. You have to have a certain level of patience and creativity that, quite frankly, you don't need to. You almost snuck that in.
Yeah.
He's a
People would not have been able to see it.
no. He's a fun player. Come on now. Thank you. That's like thank you. He's gonna get a card finally. Like the 4th time.
Third warning.
Yeah, at least.
Here we go, Chargers! Here we go! Here we go, Chargers! Here we go! Here we go,
Last year our
Chargers!
team
Here we go!
way overchanged. We won the regional and then they went to the state law of course. No, in the state, the first round of the states.
Good job, Chargers!
And Nico, of course, 3 of the guys on the age were on his club team. And he had an awesome year last year for school, but not good enough to be the age. Their second team is better than most of the it's a joke. Everyone knows that they stay right at the right size to keep in 4A, 1 to 4A.
It's like, dude, you should challenge your kids.
Yeah. The thing is, they did win the 5A way back, and then
Yeah, they've won it before.
yeah, and then they dropped to 4, and now they just win it every year now. And why does he not shoot?
There would have been a good chance to shoot through the traffic. There was a decent amount of traffic. Could be to your advantage.
I just like him to take one more touch there and just get himself in the spot because he's got a reasonable blast.
Go, Chargers!
Yeah, I felt like a traitor going to Fusion, but I'm like, I can't have another year in that 3rd division team. It was almost like a rec team.
Really, that bad?
It was.
They did okay. President's got them.
They lost every game.
Chargers!
Yeah,
Chargers!
they did. George's team.
Chargers! Chargers!
Kyle's team.
Chargers!
Maybe they won 1, but they lost the other 2, and they lost them bad. They lost the Fusion team he's on now.
Did they?
Yeah. I think they maybe won 1, and it was like 1-0.
Yeah, they won.
They had
That was
absolute.
the only game I saw.
Tristan, yeah, that's the thing. See, Tristan, Jordan, and one other guy are the only ones that really did anything. It was tough.
Handball, for sure.
That's
Yeah.
it, for sure. It's a no-brainer.
His body, that's the new interpretation.
Jordy should be taking this one. Let's make sure. Come on, Jordy.
If it's like this and it hits their body, they're not going to call it. But if it's out from their body now and it gives them an advantage, it used to be it has to be intentional, but it was like, how do we know if it's intentional? And now it's just like if it's out from your body and it hits your hand, you're gonna call it. So basically, when you're inside the box and you're defending, you kind of need to keep your hands next to your body. If you're trying to block a cross or something, you have to kind of keep your hands next to your body. kind of awkward that switch it when you gotta do. Because someone, if you have your hands out here, I mean, they could just easily shoot it and cross it in your hand.
Have you ever been over in that school property? They must have at least 14 fields.
Yeah.
For between baseball.
Yeah, when they
soccer.
built that at the time they were building it 10 or 12 years ago, it was the biggest school project in the country.
Go Wyatt.
It's better than most colleges.
I know, we were riding around it with the bus.
That's your tax dollars over there. That's what that is.
Follow it.
There was a big section of the city that goes there.
Oh, and then they built another one over. Yeah, that is cool. The one thing that's been hard for Nico, unrelated to soccer, is just been homesick. He knows nobody out there. Like, he's such an introvert. I figured it wouldn't matter that much because he only has a handful. No, it's been
Way harder if you're an introvert.
it's a challenge.
Good, Jack.
He's
Got it, Jordan.
it's just been tough.
Oh. Come on, Jordan.
It's he talks to us more than he ever did before. Make up, kiss and make up, boys. But I think he gets through this year.
Let's go, Jordan.
He'll be all right. Just getting through that first year is just rough.
Yeah. He needs to just. He needs to just seek out
Go,
a mentor,
CB.
basically.
I tell him all the time.
Because he's gonna.
But how do you get a
more one-on-one?
how do you get a person to do that though if they just won't? I tell him that all the time. He has made one dude though that's a pretty good, become a pretty good friend to him, which I'm happy for. I'm really pleased that that's happened.
You gotta kiss a few frogs before you find a mentor. Sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
You just gotta kind of invite some people above you that you think seem like solid people to copy a few times, and eventually one of them they'll take an interest in you.
Yeah.
And you just have to basically accept it. Not everyone will.
Right.
You know, but you're gonna be more miserable not having a mentor than having a couple of them say, "I'm just too busy, I can't make it."
No, totally. Totally.
Dealing with that is not that big of a deal versus being alone and not having somebody to help you out. You know?
100%. California's nice though. Holy cow! I mean, the weather's it's always perfect. It is, windy every once in a while. It's north of LA. In fact, I was there last week watching a game, and the fires happened. And I was trying to drive back to the airport, and I had to go way around to see. That's the only thing is they got fires going over there.
Earthquakes too.
Yep. But it's beautiful. I mean, the weather is like, even when it's hot though, there's zero humidity, so it's just kind of like, it's pretty. You know who they're playing next week is Matt, one of the Ottawa. They're playing Ottawa. One of the Gow brothers, is it Matt or the other one that used to play at Coca-Cola?
Matt is at Ottawa.
Yeah, he's coaching there.
The boys, yeah.
Yep. So they play them near the end of the season.
Oh, cool.
They're having a good year, Ottawa.
Are they?
Yep. Best year ever since he's been there.
About time.
Yeah,
for about 3 years or so.
Yeah. Did Jorge go there?
He didn't.
Oh, Blake.
Blake. Something with his scholarship fell through.
Oh no.
He didn't end up going.
Have a rip.
He's just
It's all right. Good idea.
Jordan can try.
Yeah, he won't get back in if he does that.
Yeah.
He had a rough year that last year. It was tough. That team socially was just a mess. I mean, it was just they were not friendly. It was just, and he was kind of got the worst of it. I thought.
Yeah.
They were always
like a big culture shift.
Oh, it was beautiful.
You guys come together.
Well, when
I covered a practice, and I was like,
I could not stand. That was the worst parent experience I've ever been part of. Like, I could not stand. It just was painful going to games. They're so upper middle class type feel, and it's like the idea of it was brutal. I so liked that team that you coached before, that group. The Tanner Smith's parents, like that group was really, they were nice. They weren't a better team, but they're better people.
Tanner, the Smiths are kind of they're that unique combination of people that are like
There's
skip people.
But that group in general felt that way. This group was like, it was rough. And the
Not
kid,
really people who were like there for the Coach Family football. They were there
oh no.
because Matt Trump recruited them.
Totally. Well, I had to almost threw up when I saw they had Johnny Munoz as the poster boy. He's like one of the worst attitude-wise, and they have him on that thing talking about on that promo video for Toka. That was about it.
He's the worst attitude.
Oh, he's terrible. Well, put it this way. Okay, Trump is awesome as far as like his. He knows what he's really good at coaching. Trent not so much, and it was like, so he got recruited by Trump, but Trent was the coach, and there's a big difference between how one does anything, and so I think that he was. Well, I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking because this isn't identical, but or exactly right, but I think it's about 10 minutes. Yeah, but I could be wrong on that. So that kind of, oh wow. So I think Johnny would complain that what he signed up for and what he actually got, because Trump talked him into going on there, and that would be the kind of talk the kids had. They were brutal behind, they had a subversive culture among the players. Nick was just dead quiet because he was kind of scared of them all, honestly. He just didn't fit the crowd at all. And Trent was scared of them. He was just scared of the parents and scared of the players. That is a straight up fact. And he just was not, he just didn't want to. And they were super good. Some of those players, dude, I'm not saying, if I had that team, we would have won the state. I'm sorry. That team, there's no reason that team should not have beat everybody. They were so good.
Yeah, but it's not about talent. You have to be a good team.
Right, but a coach has to put them in spots to. He never held them accountable to a thing. I mean, he would never make them. Okay, remember when you would do your possession thing? If they didn't play their possession thing, you took them out. He never did that. He let them play whatever way they wanted to play, and that worked fine in the regular season. But then as soon as they got against coaches that knew what they were doing, they countered them the whole time and killed us. And that's totally Trent. I know you don't say a thing, but it was so maddening. But we were stuck because. And I asked Trump at the first meeting of the season last year. Trump came in, they gave this big speech about how we're going to do it like it's done in college and everything. And I agreed with all of that. I pulled Trump aside and said, okay, so if you're saying that, what kind of game do you want to play? Do you want to play a possessional game that comes out from the back and does this and does that? Okay, so if that doesn't happen, can I come to you and say, because that wasn't happening before. It was dribble, then pass when you finally have to. But they're so good they could get around people, and it worked until state. And so he said, yeah, we're gonna. That's how we're gonna do it. And so they didn't do it, and
yes, Blake.
And you could just see what was coming. It was just going to be exact. Trent managed to have them move. That team lost earlier in the state cup every year, from Seth to Trent. Those last 3 years got worse and worse, even though they were better and better talent-wise. That last year was that team. They were so talented, dude. I mean, but you're right. All of that's right. They weren't a team, but as individual players, if they could have used them right and put guys in spots, it would have been.
It's not just about spots.
No, it's the whole culture of in the system you play, all of that. But Trent, he was in over his head. He was not ready to coach that level of players. They were essentially a college team because as far as talent goes, and they need to be. I know talent. They could be. That team would be Eudora. Oh, good. Well, they're graduating out. Okay, that team.
But they're still a really good O1 team.
Yeah, and they will be because they got the talent. But now, having said all that, it actually, in a funny way, prepared Nico because it was for this. Even what he's dealing with now, he just had to learn to play wherever he had to, where he's going to get a chance to play.
That's the crazy thing.
And that helped.
Is like people talk about this bad experience or whatever, but inevitably, the true purpose of the experience in club soccer is how it develops your character and how it prepares you for life. Good job, Kate. Then the bad stuff is just all in kind of how you learn to respond to it and deal with it and work through it. So
totally,
like nothing really that horrible can happen as long as you don't give up.
Right.
Good, Alex. You learn from it.
No, and I'm not saying I regret anything. I'm just saying it just was what it was. I mean, and there's bad situations anyway. So I just thought that Toka's issue is their thing they got going for them is all those young, great ideas and pressing. That's what they got going. What they got going against them is they got all this young. Like when the older age groups, they just don't have the Well, they're getting it, and it's coming. It's just a developmental issue.
It's organizational.
Yeah. But I,
age.
organizational
age.
right. I thought of all the coaches we've had, I thought in the older age group, after you were done with them, I thought Skelly was probably the best. The tactician side with the system, holding them accountable to the system. I thought Seth might have been all right, but he quit so fast that it was hard to know. I just thought Trent was bad. I didn't want to say it too loud because, then you're in the doghouse, but he just, I don't know, he just didn't know how to even deal with the students, the players. It's just tough.
Yeah.
But that's a hard group to coach, don't get me wrong. I think it would require someone older, just doesn't give a crap about the parents. That's what I mean. Put a JC or something like that. JC, he would not care.
He doesn't care at all.
Hey, he was awesome for Jordan. Jordan had him 1 year, and I just saw a huge difference in how he relates to the coach in a good way. He'll tell you JC is one of his favorite coaches. And he worked him over all the time.
Problem with JC
Don't let him
is he doesn't like to do.
Good job, Mike.
No, I know. No, I think that's fine. Jordan, having this Trent, Jordan's experience has been all good. Kyle was great. We love Kyle. We love David's awesome. Really, he loved every coach he had was good. Never had a negative experience. Nick, AJ didn't either. So, so don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But AJ,
I don't take it personally.
That just was such that year was just brutal because he had to get through it. He needed to develop and play. And Trent was just so bent on putting certain guys in. And,
It is difficult, with the parents. It's more important with the kids, to work with the parents, and then less important as they get older.
No, totally. I felt like he must have been getting an earful all the time from people. Oh, nice. And that must be why he was doing some of the stuff he did. I couldn't figure it out because it didn't make logical sense.
Isaac, good job.
That's good, yeah.
Good job, Malachi!
Good job, Malachi.
I'll bet you anything Trump must have just been dying watching him play because
He was.
Oh, he had to have, because he would have definitely done different things different. Everyone knew it. It was kind of the murmuring among some of us. We're like,
But the thing is like you can't develop a club.
No.
Yes,
with,
Cayman.
like the best coaches just thinking. Best coaches taking away the best teams from coaches while they're learning.
Totally get it. It makes total sense.
You being like, you know what, the youth pastor is not doing a good job.
I'm doing it.
I'm taking over, and he's well, duh, you could probably do a better job.
100%.
So, and that's hard though.
No, I'm chiller as we get further away from it. Bugs me less. But during the thing happening, I was like, this is a debacle. Especially the state cup thing. I just couldn't believe how bad we were.
You know, though, it's crazy as it is, like my little brother Taylor, when he did state cup.
Oh, okay.
KCFC had the two best teams. And, so Hugh Williams coached the top team and Garrett had the second team.
Come on, let's get
And,
him. Go,
like, literally, they worked together, and Hugh just basically stripped
He tripped on the ball!
just not the right
Come
players,
on.
and then didn't coach him as well. And so, even though Taylor got picked for the top team, his team lost state, and the second team won.
Oh, that's funny. They won.
Yes, the second team beat the first team, and literally, like, Hugh could have picked anybody he wanted. They all showed up at the same trial. They just picked two teams, and Taylor was just so frustrated, with that.
Oh, there it is.
Come on, get it out.
So, it's just one of those things where it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, there's more to it.
Like, everyone has their club soccer stories.
The funny thing is, I really don't. Like, I got 3 boys that went through it, and I really, honestly, cannot think of too many bands. They'll all tell you that they had.
Good job, Lex!
Mostly pretty good.
Yeah, AJ will say he loved it. He loved Spencer. I mean, like, you know, he's not the same level in the sense of the way he viewed it, but his experience was solid, and Jordan loved it too. He hated to leave, but it was like he wanted to make that top team, which I think he hated to leave. Like he could have played in the top team, but he's better now than he was when he was even trying out. He's just grown a lot. But all those Toka City kids were on there too, so there's no, pretty much, that's a dynamic that's unusual.
You're bringing in an influx of like a really good kid.
Yeah.
At an older age.
Right.
So it's not like this normal
Right.
sort of like, oh, it's like the top kid on the
Right.
MLS or USL just moves up into the 1 or 2 open spots.
Well, and the coach did tell me that it wasn't like out of the question that he could get on the roster, but he wouldn't play a lot and this and that, and like that would make no sense. I was glad he was honest about it. He's a good guy. I had no trouble there.
Go, CB! Man on!
Yeah. The Toka City group played Nick's team in the President's Cup the year before and beat him like 5-2.
No, that team's solid. I think they'll do well. Good try, good try. Follow through over the ball now. I thought under Kyle he grew more than I've seen. I mean, physically he changed, but I felt like Kyle did a good job of letting him play more and more minutes as he got better and more fit. Because for a while he just wasn't running enough, and then when he did, he rewarded him. Kyle's always positive too. Like he just doesn't have a sense of. He just is always positive. It works out really well. At least with the players. Yeah. You know what? That's true. But I guess it just still comes off all right. I don't know. Maybe he does enough.
As soon as he goes one, very.
That's what I guess I'm talking about. We had a lot of times with him where we just talking. He would tell Jordan things he would do, and he took a lot of time with him too. And he'll take a lot of time. Like he doesn't. He's really.
You're right there.
Yeah, there's no. David's great too. I feel like he's that's a great ball. Was he off? Boom.
I guess so.
Interesting. I'm showing time up, but.
Go defense!
Let's go, Cards! Come on, Cardinals! Let's go!
Go, Keith.
Away!
Away!
Clear!
Cross it.
Let's go defense! Go, Jordan!
Come on, Cardinals!
Not the way you want to end it.
Backside.
Oh, that's a kick.
Great placement. Right by the corner flag. Out of bounds for a throw.
That's nice to the place.
Versus a goal kick.
Oh, for sure. There's no goal kick. Take your time. That's game. Oh, you kidding me? What clock are you looking at there, buddy? I mean, I'm at 81 minutes, 82 minutes, and I've stopped this thing a few times.
3:52. They stop it for subs in the last 3 minutes, maybe? 3 or 5 minutes. So you know you've got about 3 left. At most.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Oh, there we go.
Malachi wants to come throw it, but he... Oh, that's a nice little hook. Ooh. QC ain't under 5, so... Yep.
Go.
Take your time. Set it up. Take your time now, Jordy. JC used to send these one-page email evaluations of the whole game. They're hilarious. Get this English stuff. I tried to. I'd read it out loud in an English accent. It's pretty good. It was pretty brutal though. I mean, it was like he's just brutal about what happened. You know, the lads.
This is really poor.
But it was right.
You got it, Chargers! Come on, Burgundy! You got this!
Oh, hey! Come on, jeez.
He's just killing time. Let him do it. Makes no sense.
Get it out. Get it out of there.
Yes, Boswell!
Good. Come on, Kale.
Stand on!
Go, Keats.
You got it,
Dribble to
CB!
the corner and hold it.
You got it, CB!
All right, Caden. Go.
Ah,
Go, Caden. All right, go follow it.
Go defense!
There you go, Ben.
Drop.
That's a good ball.
it's a great ball. It's a great ball. How do you do that with your right foot? That's tough to do.
There you go.
There's a rip. Oh!
Follow.
Oh! Good grief.
Quick, Cards. Gotta go quick.
Good job, Boz.
Don't be hurt, Miles. Don't be hurt.
No. Get back, Boz. That's a nice rip.
Come on, Keats. Get up.
Yeah!
Come on, Keaton.
Chargers, let's win!
Come on, Kale.
W-I-N! Chargers, let's win! W-I-N! Chargers, let's win! W-I-N!
Nice. Nice. Good effort. Man on.
Good. Who wants to shoot?
Shoot, Jordy. Yeah, that was brutal.
You got it, Boswell.
He just the advantage.